Hi, Alina. Thank you for sending in your essays and for purchasing a correction pack. Well done. Great idea before your exam. Thank you for sending me your essays. That's fantastic. I've got the dates for your exam. Let's go for this. On the, let's go for it. On the 2nd of July, I am moving house. So I let's really go for it. The 3rd of July, I'm going to have internet, that's fine. The 2nd might be a bit tricky, but we'll do our very best. If not, I will give you to one of my colleagues. But we've got it. Come on, we've got to do this. And I will prioritize your corrections. Sorry for the delay. This one, it has only just got onto my desk. So here we go. Some people believe employees should stay in the same job for the rest of their lives. Others think they should switch at least once. Okay. The debate surrounding what stands a successful career has grown in importance in recent years. What stands a successful career? Maybe debates surrounding the classification of. We would say what counts for, or what makes a successful career, not what stands. But maybe if we go the debate surrounding the classification of a successful career might be quite nice instead, or what constitutes. That's what I'm thinking of. Constitutes a successful career. So two options there. Has grown in importance in recent years. Traditionalists argue that building ing, so argue that, or to have the ing form afterwards, that building a solid career means staying. So you'd still have the ing following this, because the argue that is controlling both these verbs. Staying all one's life, all one's working life. Sorry. All one's working life at the same company, whereas open-minded professionals being that changing. So again, it's these wretched ing verbs which are difficult, but basically believe that is telling this verb what to do in the same way that argue that is telling that verb what to do. Okay. The work atmosphere might stimulate a better job performance. Good. The changing, yes. Against that background, I agree that moving, it's not every time, but it is with these verbs, agree that moving from one job to another can be a great opportunity to grow one's career. And this essay will provide examples. Really nice, lovely intro, very coherent, so very easy to follow, nice and clear, lovely vocabulary, well done. Firstly, research investigating performance at work has shown that it surges significantly when people need to move from their comfort zone to another job challenge. Well done. That's really nice. To another job challenge. This is because the human brain might be stimulated to find different ways, and you don't need that because you've got the plural to tackle new situations. And as a result, creativity, you don't need there, because there we don't have a person. Really, we're talking about the brain still. So creativity, attention, and proactivity would also improve. To illustrate that effect, a randomized trial from Sao Paulo showed that once people are employed in a new company, they're 4 times more likely to accept a tangible project than if they would have been in their previous job position. Wow, fabulous. I love this. They would have been amazing. I love your grammar work in here. It is totally accurate. Well done. Complex and accurate. Amazing. Super good for you. Once people are employed, they are 4 times more likely to accept than if they would have been in their That's amazing grammar. Love it. Well done. Secondly, there is ample evidence. Now, you don't need an, it's plural. I mean, it's like uncountable, so you can't have that. But people who work a lifetime at the same company are more likely to be involved in teamwork issues. Yeah. Once possible explanation. One, just one, not once, just type it. Possible explanation for this is that years of working with the same colleagues might reduce tolerance. You don't need the article there, it's just in general, with their flaws, and eventually leads. So might reduce, you've still got the modal verb in command, so that's just an infinitive there. So let me just underline it for you. Might reduce tolerance and therefore might lead. It's the same verb in control to an increase in. You do need an article in small problems related to these characteristics. Yeah, people get annoyed with each other, don't they? To exemplify, the Independent published an article which illustrates that more than half of work, you'd have to have work first, because work is your adjective here. Work relationship problems in the UK occurs, so problems, plural, occur, plural verb, with people who have been working together for more than 5 years. Lovely. Okay, so this is a very, very strong essay. You're writing very neatly and very precisely, which is a real skill, so it's excellent. Watch out on these little grammar mistakes because this grammar is so incredible. So you want to show that all your grammar is good and that wasn't just good luck. Yeah, I'm being honest with you now because we don't have much time, okay? So make sure that you don't have any small grammar mistakes here. In conclusion of the examples given, I strongly believe that changing. So check out these gerunds. This is all verb patterns. Check out verb patterns, infinitive, and gerund. Search out that on your grammar website that you like. Make sure you're happy on this because it's the same again. I strongly believe that changing a job position is a great chance, not only for meeting good new colleagues, which might stimulate your work, but also for boosting people's soft skills. Fantastic, super good. Also, what is really impressive is that you've done this in a reasonable word count. 330 is very, very good. You're not doing 450 or whatever. You've happy, well done. Really nice there. And this looks pretty good as well. Okay, so crop production. Here you go, pie chart. The pie chart illustrates 6 different crops produced by France in 1 year, namely corn. Yeah, that's fine. Overall, it can clearly be seen from the chart that cotton accounted for the highest proportion of crop production, whereas wheat, sugar, and barley showed similar percentages, plural, of production. Yeah, percentages of production, or maybe even when harvested. So if you know any more vocabulary, you can show it, then show it. Okay. Additionally, rice and corn. Additionally, maybe better than additionally would be in contrast. Useful. In contrast, rice and corn had the past tense, the lowest production in the year given. Okay, yeah. So make sure that your grammar is absolutely spot on. It's past simple. So you've got it's right in the past. You've got past simple here. Keep going. Regarding the amount of cotton made by France, so I kind of think you've got too many words there. I don't think you need all those words. I know it's annoying, but so cotton or production of cotton represented approximately 1/3 of all crops, which was double the barley production and just under 10 times the percentage of rice produced in 2017. Excellent. Now, I would go back to this comment you made about wheat, sugar, and barley. And hang on, let's just get to the end first. Sorry. In terms of wheat and sugar, both accounted for just over 1/5 of crop production. Yeah. So together, these totaled over, or totaled almost. Yeah, just over. Let's go just over. Just over 1/3. No, I kind of want to go just under half. Let's go just under half. So it'll just under half of the all crops. just under half of all crops. Okay, so we're just adding in those extra sentences for your word count. Finally, the amount of corn produced was half that of rice. Half that of rice. Okay, representing less than 2% of fresh crops in 2017. Okay, good. So it's your word. Oh, okay. All right, word count is okay. Well done. So could we compare anything else? So you've said how big that is. You could add these three together. You could add these four together. You know, they represent almost 90% of the total. I think you need a couple more sentences. So try and use these words. Remember all these words. So whereas, which you've got, while, in contrast, compared to, obviously, in comparison with. So all these little phrases are really, really useful. Try and use those. You've got proportion. You could have segment, section, part, maybe, it's a bit boring. Part, obviously percentage. And then make sure you do what you are doing really nicely is grouping them. So that is really excellent to do the grouping. It's very good. That's exactly what we want. So that's a very nice answer as well. Good work. Okay, let's go for it. Lovely, well done.